Seeing the concern on his older brother's face, Thorian Rhys's expression also turned grim. He knew that Dustin wouldn't be worried for no reason. The Western world was full of strange beings, vampires, werewolves, and other creatures. Some of these unique races had astonishing vitality. Even if their heads were severed, it didn't necessarily mean death. Thorian wasn't sure if Poseidon had such an ability. After all, West Lacosia knew very little about the so-called God Kings of the Pantheon gods. But to be safe, retrieving Poseidon's head was their best option for peace of mind. Stone Chungning led a team of soldiers and a fleet of ships, tirelessly scouring the sea for Poseidon's head. Meanwhile, on the dock, everyone's attention gradually turned toward General Lewis and his subordinates. They were all tightly bound and were soon dragged before Dustin and Thorian. At this moment, General Lewis looked pale but remained defiant. He knew his fate was sealed. With Poseidon dead at Dustin's hands, his chances of survival were non-existent. In contrast, one of his subordinates, Lu Jun, was visibly terrified. His eyes were filled with desperation. General Lewis, as a West Lacosia commander, you committed heinous crimes, colluded with foreign enemies, and betrayed your own people. Did you really think you could escape judgment? Thorian's voice was ice-cold, as if he were already looking at a dead man. The strong rule, the weak perish. If you want to kill me, just do it. I've spent my life on the battlefield and never feared death. General Lewis snorted, raising his head proudly, showing no signs of fear. Thorian smirked. Oh, don't worry, I'll kill you. But not right now. Your execution will serve as a warning to others. He wanted to use this opportunity to send a clear message to all West Lacosia officials. Betrayal would not be tolerated. Then, Thorian's gaze shifted toward Lu Jun and the others. And as for you, before he could finish, Lu Jun fell to his knees with a loud thud, repeatedly kowtowing. Your Highness, please spare me. I was forced by General Lewis to commit these crimes. Please have mercy and let me live. Slap. Before Thorian could respond, William strode forward and delivered a vicious slap, knocking Lu Jun to the ground. You spineless rat! Begging for mercy now? His Highness treated you well, and yet you chose to be a spy for the Pantheon gods. You deserve to die. William roared. Brother! Brother, I was wrong. I had no choice. For the sake of my sister, please plead for me. Ask His Highness to spare me. Lu Jun, blood dripping from his mouth, continued begging. You dare bring up my sister? William's anger erupted. With a furious kick, he sent Lu Jun sprawling on the ground. Without hesitation, he drew his sword. You betrayed His Highness. You betrayed West Lacosia. That crime is punishable by death, and no one can save you. As soon as he finished speaking, he swung his blade. Slash! Lu Jun's head rolled to the ground, his eyes wide with terror, unwilling to accept his fate. William exhaled deeply, then knelt before Thorian. Your Highness, this was my failure in leadership. I take full responsibility for allowing a traitor to exist under my watch. Please punish me. Thorian's expression remained indifferent. You deserve punishment, but I need capable people right now. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. Find every last traitor within 3 days. If you fail, you'll answer for both your old and new mistakes. Thank you, Your Highness. I swear I won't let you down. William vowed, his forehead pressing firmly against the ground. That night, Stone Chungning and his men searched the sea tirelessly, but Poseidon's head was nowhere to be found. Thorian didn't wait much longer. Leaving half of the forces to continue the search, he brought Poseidon's corpse back. The ocean was vast, its currents unpredictable, and countless sea creatures roamed below. Finding a single head in such conditions was no easy task. Staying longer wouldn't necessarily yield results. Lighthouse Nation, a grand, ancient hall. When the news of Poseidon's defeat reached the hall, the entire chamber was filled with shock and fury. Poseidon was truly pathetic. He couldn't even handle such a simple task and nearly lost his life. What a disgrace to the Pantheon gods! Zeus scowled, his tone filled with anger. Defeated by a mere mortal, left with only a sliver of his soul to escape? He has humiliated the name of a god king. Hela crossed her arms, her icy gaze full of contempt. A chilling aura emanated from her, making the very air around her feel frozen. At the head of the hall, Satan slowly rose from his throne. His towering figure exuded an overwhelming presence, shrouded in a mysterious dark energy. His cold eyes glowed as he spoke in a deep, ominous voice. "Logan is growing too powerful. If we give him more time, he will become a great threat to the Pantheon gods." Hela smirked. "Lord Satan, leave him to me. I guarantee he won't survive," Zeus scoffed. "No need. I'll handle him myself. I'll make him suffer my wrath." Satan paused for a few moments before making his decision. "To be safe, both of you will go to Dragon Marsh. Ensure that he is eliminated." Zeus and Hela exchanged glances, then nodded. "Understood."
And just can't accept it. This can't be the end yet. You promised to never leave, and now you're gone. Can't believe I can feel the world slipping away as you slowly fade from my everyday. You promised forever, a love without end, but now I'm left broken, struggling to mend. I thought we were so tied, destined for a lifetime, love with no end, love with no end. Staying in my imagination, memorizing the past time, the secrets, the love, the care, now they're echoes in the air. I still see your face in every place, feel your warmth, your gentle grace, but now there's just an empty space, and I'm lost in this endless chase. Keeping you in my heart, a piece of you I'll never let go. Though distance brings separation, in my